lots of good things out of that game. Turnovers and rebounds. Can you just talk about some of those positives that helped you guys get the win today?
Well, I mean, you said number one, we took care of the ball. Uh, we're taking care of the ball a little better. Today was our best. We made fouls today. You look at our two centers today. That one position at center, 26 points, 11 rebounds, 4 assists, 2 turnovers, 4 blocks, 8 of 9 from the foul line. That's a recipe right there. So that's a starting point. We did that 3 games ago. It's obviously been good. The more Cam Sanders plays, the more experience he gets. The more he continues to know, okay, I take care of the ball. I run a team. A.J. Patterson was, terrific 2 games ago. I said, okay, you're going to get in there. I sat him down on the bench the first 2 games ago, and I just said, okay, you're going to go in there. What do you have to do? What are you thinking? What's in your head? He started, I said, you're going to say no turnovers. I am not turning the ball over. And you're going to play great defense because he's a really good defender and he's tough. I said, that's it. You do those 2 things, kid. You're going to execute your role and you're going to provide something we really need. He's plus 19 in 15 minutes today. I mean, no turnovers. So, that's like the coming together of a team when guys sort of embrace those roles. They know them. They embrace it. And even my those Hoban and Greenberg are just players. They're all over the place, getting their hands on balls, and they didn't even shoot well today. But because they're 2 really good shoot, but we won by 15. When they keep getting that experience, keep playing that way, I know they're making shots. So, and just on down the line. I mean, so it looked like something. I recognize it looks like something. Those guys know that's what we're working on. On both ends of the court, our defense was terrific all game, the activity level. And we just seem to keep getting better and better, and now Sunday we got a whole nother challenge. We got a team that's just going to play crazy, pressed to crazy, and you just can't give them the ball, and if you don't, then you'll be fine. But it's going to be all game like that, so another challenge for our guys come Sunday.
Yeah, absolutely. And Eli Robinson had his first double-double today. Can you just talk about him specifically?
Well, I mean, I said to him, last time, he's a stat sheet stuffer, so I must be right. It's a double-double, 17 and 10. And he'll even tell you, and he didn't even play that well. Meaning, he's just got to keep learning our offense and learn how hard he has to try to make himself move on, because that's just going to make things even better for him. But he's just a basketball player, like they're bad. He's got great instincts. Greenberg's got great instincts. Hoban's got good instincts. Sanders has good instincts. Instincts are things that you don't give to them. You know what I mean? That they have those instincts, and when you do, then things that we try to do, those guys take advantage of their instincts, and I think that's what you're saying.
Yeah, and I asked your players this, but coming off of first one of the season and stuff, can you talk about the energy and mindset of the team going into this game?
Well, I mean, I did tell them, I just put on the board today. Now we have 6 games in 15 days, and I put 2-0 up there, and there was 7 in 18 days or 19 days. And I said, 1-0, it's hard to be 2-0. It's harder than that for now. We're 2-0. 3-0 is harder. It means more. It means you got to work more. You got to give more. We need more contributions. You got to be ready to learn tomorrow, and when whether that's with film or walking through something, you got to be locked in, because that's what you got to do. So our guys did it today. We had a good day of practice yesterday. Our shoot-around was good today. All signs that from a coaching side, that's what you're looking for. You're just looking at them to see, okay, you know what, I see it's coming. Doesn't mean you're going to get the result you want, but I see sort of the behavior, you know what I mean? I see the character of, okay, these guys, their heads are in the game. Their heads are in the game every day. That's what you need. So I thought one great thing was, the cadets, were there, and that was great to see. It was great to have that kind of support. And what was really important was our guys played really well. You know what I mean? So for them to be there, I know they appreciate it. I know our players appreciate it. I know I appreciate it. And we played really well, and that means they saw a basketball team play well, and that's their basketball team. And, maybe as we keep going forward, we can sort of build on that too.
Yeah, do you feel like your team was more confident than in past games?
I mean, I think again, last game we had to fight, scratch, and claw to win a game. Win our first one, and it was a nail biter, and we did. Uh, Today you can always go, okay, well, are they going to say, we won, and they feel good about themselves? I saw a team that, no, they took to heart what I said, like, hey, it's going to be harder. It's going to be harder. And if it's really important to you to be 2-0, then you'll lock in. And I saw a team out there today, that showed, okay, we're growing up. We got a ways to go. There's more for us to keep getting better. But to use your word, it looks like some guys who are getting to be confident. They're getting to be confident in themselves individually, but more importantly, I think they're starting to have a confidence in our team and each other, and that's the most important thing.
And you mentioned the cadets. Do you think that full student section and the home crowd kind of helped you guys?
Yeah, I mean, I've been here before when it was the first time. I remember, like, man, guys sometimes they don't do so well the first time that happens. I mean, that again, today that the cadets showed up. It was a nice student section, cadet section, and our guys responded. I mean, they responded. I think again that says something about sort of them, like they're ready to play. They want to get to be a good college basketball team. I mean, these guys, and when you get to be a good college basketball team, you start to build the environment, and that was a real positive today.
Yeah, absolutely. And in short turnaround till your next game, what are some quick takeaways for your team?
Well, I mean, the most important thing is every game's different. You know what I mean? It's hard to win. Every game's different. Every opponent's different. They present a different challenge, and you can't see a different like from one game to the next from what SIU is and how solid they are and old, and they're just going to try to play like the physical grind them out game, which they're good at. And then this team we're playing Indy on Sunday, which is just press, just whatever, go get layups, whatever it is. It's complete opposite ends of the spectrum. So again, for a young team, that's the takeaway. Like, how are we going to respond to that sort of, two ends of the spectrum? We did really well today. Sunday's a whole new day. Tomorrow's a whole new day to get ready for a whole new day on Sunday, which is going to be a completely different game, and it's going to challenge sort of our maturity a little bit, our just our experience level, I think. But I think, like I said the other day, I think these guys just need to play, and we're in that time frame where we now down to 6-15. Now in 5-15. It was 6-16. So it's really not about practice. It's about these guys just playing and being confident and knowing, okay, we know what we're doing, and let's take care of the ball, and let's make shots and rebound and make your fouls. And you know what? We did it today, and we got a good result.
Yeah, do you see this as a breakout game for you guys, or do you need to see it?
No, I need to see a consistency. You know what I mean? I'm starting to see a consistency. Like I said, energy of practice carries over to the shoot around, carries over to the game, carries over to the day in between a game, carries over to the shoot. I know we got to keep going. And we got to build. Like our guys are saying, you got to build on it. You got to stack on top of it. You got to do it again. And that's the true challenge is, when you win, you got to do it again. And guys that love basketball, guys that want to be good, well, they know, okay, I got to do it again. You know what I mean? And I think we got that in that locker room.
Hi, Eli. Great game today. I believe first career double-double for you. Can you first just talk about what this win means to your team, and then also your performance today?
Yeah, it was a great win. I think we stayed together. We stayed composed. I think they cut it to 2 in the second half, and we just kept fighting and extended the lead. And then down the stretch, we stayed solid on defense and made free throws, won the game.
And coming off a win just a couple days ago, was there just like a different energy kind of on your team going into the game today?
Yeah, it feels good to win, and I think it gives us confidence. We're a young team, so just finally getting in the win column feels really good, and it instills confidence in what we're doing. And I just hope to keep building on it on Sunday and next week.
Yeah, absolutely. And what do you think was your team's biggest strength today, and just kind of talk about some of the things your team did well?
I think our strength today was we didn't turn the ball over, only 10 turnovers, so that's below our goal. Our goal is 12, and so we stayed below that. I don't think we gave up a lot of offensive rebounds, and I think that's why we won.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was kind of the message at halftime to kind of keep your guys' momentum going?
The message was we can wear them out in the second half if we just stay solid on defense and don't give the ball to the other team and just play our game, make shots, make free throws.
Yeah, and I'm sure you guys noticed the cadet student section was pretty full today, and it was pretty loud. And in the arena, can you just talk about the atmosphere in there and how that helped you guys?
Yeah, it's awesome when we get cadets in. It's way better energy in the gym than playing in not a packed gym. So that was great to have them there. I think it fed into our energy and the energy that we played with.
Yeah, and what was it like in the locker room after the game? I'm sure you guys were celebrating. Can you just talk about what the energy was like on the team?
Yeah, it was really exciting to get another win. 2 in a row, and yeah, we're really excited, but we just want to keep building on it.
Yeah, absolutely. And you're a sophomore. Can you talk about what's just kind of gone into your performance today and just the last couple of years of the work that you've been putting in?
Yeah, I mean, a lot of work in the off season. Working on just my overall game, and then even since the season started, just working on getting in shape, rehab, and all that, so I can be 100% when the game starts.
Yeah, did you guys meet most of your goals that you had going into today?
Let me look. Do we have our percentages? Okay, free throw we met. 3-point we didn't meet. Field goal I think we met, and turnovers we met. So yeah, I think we met most of them except 3-point percentage.
Yeah, absolutely. And I know that SIUE were conference champions last year. Did you guys factor that in at all? And I guess how does it feel to beat a dominant team like that?
Honestly, no, we didn't really talk about that. We've been saying recently, it's all about us. Like every team's gonna throw something different at us, and it's about us to play our game and play through whatever the other team's trying to do.
Yeah, absolutely. And who on your team, any of your teammates, stand out to you today?
I think AJ Patterson played amazing. He played 14 minutes and he was plus 19. His effort on defense was great, and just his leadership and energy on offense was great. Caleb and Wes, I think, were dominant today. I think we said they had 26 points combined. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, those three guys played awesome today.
Yeah, absolutely. And what are some takeaways from today that you guys are going to take into Sunday's game?
Yeah, just that we're capable of, being a good team and winning games if we just stay together and meet our goals and play defense.
Hi, Lucas. I also asked Eli this, but coming off of a win just a couple of days ago, can you just talk about the energy and mindset of the team going into today's game?
I think the win definitely helped us with having more confidence, having more energy as a team. We always knew that we had the pieces, we had the people that could get wins, and so I think seeing a win a couple of days ago was really good. And then we've just continued to get better every day, which has been very helpful for us.
Yeah, do you think this was the most confident and just energetic that your team has been so far?
I think so. Everyone's really bonding well. Everyone's really buying into their role, whether they're playing or not. Everyone's coming to practice every day and working really hard. Everyone just wants the best for each other, so I think that's what you want in a team, and that's really helping us get wins.
Yeah, and when the other team, SIUE cut your guys' lead to 2 points or something. How did you guys rally together to kind of get rid of that short lead? And
I think it was just a matter of staying solid. They cut it to 2, and we knew we just had to keep on doing what we're doing. We can't get riled up by them making a run. So yeah, just continue to do what we do and staying solid on defense. That's what we need to do.
Yeah, and how have you been handling taking on kind of a bigger role on the team already as a freshman?
Yeah, it's been pretty cool. I'm just really happy to have a whole bunch of guys on the team that trusted me and a whole bunch of coaches that trusted me. Just having other teammates that get me shots and everyone else being able to make plays in the team just makes it a whole lot easier for me, and it is able to boost my confidence even though I'm younger than a lot of guys out there.
Yeah, and I wanted to ask about one of your teammates, Wes, who's one of your captains. Can you give some examples of how he's been a leader and maybe how he's helped you so far?
Yeah, Wes he's a really good leader. He comes to practice every day and works really hard. Every time I see him around, he's always has a smile on his face. He's always willing to help. He's reached out to me multiple times just asking how I'm doing. So having a guy that I know I can talk to and also is going to bring that all he has in the court is really nice to have.
Yeah, and how would you evaluate your performance today and how you did on the court?
Um, I think I played pretty hard. I mean, at the end of the day, we got the win. I'd like to hit a couple more shots, and then I missed a few free throws at the end, which wasn't very good. But overall, it was a really good team win. Everyone did their part, and excited for the next game on Sunday.
Yeah, and what did you see as the team's biggest strength today to get the win?
I think just playing as a team, to be honest. I think everyone did their part in order for us to help get a win. We did a really good job rebounding the ball. We cut down our turnovers. I think we only had 10 today. So being able to cut down turnovers and then get the ball whenever they miss was really helpful for us.
Yeah, absolutely. And what was the energy like in the locker room after the game, and kind of what is your all's mindset and game plan going into Sunday?
Yeah, there's a lot of energy. It's always exciting when you get a win, especially in front of a home crowd, and there's some cadets there, so that was pretty cool. We just got to continue to keep on bringing energy to each game, come to practice tomorrow, work hard. But yeah, I think we're all kind of figuring things out, and it's more exciting when you start winning games. So.
Yeah, did you know that many cadets were going to be there today?
I had a bit of an idea that Group 1 was coming, but I didn't know there would be that many. So it was pretty cool to see some cadets there.
Yeah, do you think it was the best atmosphere that you guys have played in so far?
Definitely. I've only been here for 5 games, but definitely for me, it was the best atmosphere I've been in, which was pretty cool.